Today, very interesting news is published in CNN that shows that climate warming is basically increasing the abundance of mosquitoes in Hawaii, and those mosquitoes are causing malarial deaths in several bird species. Those are already experiencing a lot of extinction related issues. So please see in this video and give me your comments. Thank you.
High up on a plateau in the middle of the Hawaiian island of Kauai, a team of researchers carefully transports some extremely precious cargo.
Got it.
I have good footing here.
Me too. You did it!
They've spent 3 days in this remote and rain-soaked expanse of jungle looking for something very specific and very small. The egg of one of the world's most critically endangered species, a Hawaiian honey creeper known as the akikiki, found nowhere else on Earth but here.
You're going to be just trying to collect them and bring them in to a captive flock, just because the assumption is that all of these birds are about to go extinct.
According to the Hawaiian Department of Land and Natural Resources, there are only 5 of the species left in the wild.
The current state of akikiki is pretty bad right now. We do have about 50 akikiki in human care at our 2 centers in Hawaii. And we do know that this past breeding season, there were no surviving chicks in the wild.
Hannah Bailey manages the Keahau Bird Conservation Center on the island of Hawaii. The center serves as a Noah's Ark of sorts for the akikiki.
Our mission is to provide safe haven populations of the species that are in peril so that when the environment is right for them to survive long term, we'll be able to re-release them.
Hannah says the current state of all of Hawaii's forest birds is dire, due in part to the usual culprits like habitat loss, but a newer and more deadly menace has emerged.
The biggest threat right now to Hawaii's endangered birds is mosquitoes, because they carry avian malaria, which the birds have no resistance to.
According to the American Bird Conservancy, climate change has enabled non-native mosquitoes to find their way to Hawaii's highest elevations, the akikiki's last refuge in the wild.
This is a portable brooder box that we can also use to incubate eggs. And it helps us transfer eggs from one location to another that have been incubated safely so that they will continue to grow and develop. We need to have landscape level solutions to the mosquito problems. And in doing this, the state and many other partners have worked with people that have studied malaria around the world. And so they're researching different solutions in malaria control, specifically ones that impact the mosquitoes without impacting the remainder of the environment.
In the meantime, keeping the birds in centers like this one, where enclosures are designed to mimic their natural habitat, but protected from mosquitoes, and where human interaction is strictly limited to discourage imprinting, a process where animals lose their natural behavior. These may very well be an entire species' last chance at survival.
So KBCC, along with San Diego Zoo Wildlife Alliance, has been working really hard, especially this last spring, in saving the remaining akikiki in the wild. So our next step for these populations is continuing to grow the populations so that they have strong genetic diversity and a strong population to go back to their native habitat.